I became a fraudster in 2019, and the reason why I gave into it was because school was pressing hard on me. I was in college and my parents were not up and doing, so I needed to figure out another way to help myself while they also struggled back home. So I made some contacts with friends who were, living well, and they said that they did fraud, that it was fraud that they did. That's why they be having some free cash here and there and stuff. So when I asked them how they did, they almost turned me down because I wasn't the kind of person that would give into such a thing. But they saw how desperate I was because life was hitting hard, and they decided to tell me how it was done. So they said they made adverts online, and they use social media platforms to make adverts and websites as well. And so when people come in, they advertise fake products and fake stuff that they didn't have. If people paid for them, then they block the people, like delete their numbers and contact and stuff and run away with their monies. So that was how it was done. So I keyed into it. I said, okay, what were the requirements for it? They said it was you have to bring in accounts, social media accounts, and also there are websites we introduce you to. So it started. I brought some accounts and they made me a profile and stuff. So when I got into it, I saw my results in the first week after I joined. So some monies came in, and what they did was they took me out to a club and spent everything. So I was looking for money. I was desperate for money. I needed money for school. And when it came in, what you did was spend it. Why? And he said that was my first seed, so it has to be for fun. Like, you have to show the boys love. The boys needed to celebrate with you. And then another came, and a huge percentage of it went to clubbing. Like, I didn't understand what was going on. Like, what was this? So I didn't make it known to him that I was questioning why he was doing that. But I asked myself questions. I needed money. The money is coming. Why am I not using it for what I wanted money for, which was school? So I started looking at things at another angle, right? If I could actually advertise a product that actually existed, I could sell. Since I knew how to advertise with social media, why wouldn't I advertise a real product and sell it? And so I contacted a female friend of mine. She was into soap, like she did liquid soap and stuff. She was just beginning. And so I keyed into her business. I told her, hey, if you can produce this in a large quantity, I can help you sell it. And so we got into business together. She told me that the quantity that she can produce could be up to 100 in a week. And so the problem has always been how to sell it and get some monies to buy more materials to produce more. And I told her, okay, continue producing that amount, 100 a week, and I will sell it. All I needed was some money to advertise the product. When I was with the guys who were doing fraud, they gave me some money, like 10K to begin the advertisement with. So when I exhausted it, the results came in, and when money came, I started using my own money to advertise more. So they told me, the lady said she didn't have money for advertisement, and so I told her not to worry about that. That I'll make it a couple of patches, and I'll bring up some money. And so she made the product available. All right, so I made a page for the product, and then I put in some money on my page. When we were doing the fraud stuff, at some point I ran out of money. And so I asked them, hey, I ran out of advertisement money. How do I get some advertisement money to continue advertising so as people can come in? And then he said he doesn't know that the 10K he gave me was the only money I needed, or the only money he could afford to give me to start. And so I had to go fend for money myself. So if I could look for money to invest in fraud, why wouldn't I look for the money to invest in real material, real stuff that existed? So I fended for the money, and I used it in advertising the ladies' products, which was the liquid soap. So when we started making sales, people were coming in asking to buy 3, 5, 10, and so it began. I sold 100 of those liquid soaps in a week, and she didn't believe it. The money came in. I was delivering around where I school, like it was everywhere. And so she took the money and bought more materials and made more. And today, she has a big firm of the liquid soap, well made and packaged, from my influence. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is a skill in fraud. I'm telling you, fraudsters are smart. If they could transform or apply the skill that they gained in fraud towards a direction that seems legit, they will still make it if they will just take the chance. Because I'm telling you, these fraudsters go through a lot. Like, they go through a lot to fraud people, to scam people. If that knowledge they apply in fraud is applied to something legitimate, I'm telling you, they will be big businessmen if they will take the chance. So I am just putting out my story to see if someone out there will take the chance of using their skill, because fraud is a skill, an online digital skill. I'm telling you, you just don't have to hurt people through it. You just need to help people solve problems. You see yourself shining. You see yourself getting heights you didn't even know you could get. I'm telling you. So let's do right. It works.